So, talking about your C1 and your C2. If you're like, I don't even know what you mean. What are you talking about? What does C stand for? What one, two, yada, yada. So, your C in the spine talks about the cervical spine. So, we have three sections of our spine: the cervical, which is your neck, thoracic, which is your mid back, and then your L or your lumbar, which is pretty much your low back down there. So C1 and C2 are the very first two vertebrae in your neck. C1 is also called your atlas because it literally holds up your skull and your head, where your brain is, very important. And then C2, we call your axis because you have a lot of rotation in there. It's where a lot of the movement in your neck comes from. And it's super, super important. Your brainstem runs through right through here. There's a lot of nerves that come through. Your cranial nerves come exit that area. And then you have the nerve, which you may have heard of, called the vagus nerve. Um, so why am I talking about that today? So super easy test for you to do real quick to see if you have some restriction or misalignments in your upper neck. All you have to do, you're going to turn your head as far as you can to your left, turn your head as far as you can to your right. If there's any stiffness there, if you're like, hey, I can turn my head to the left pretty easy, I can see over my shoulder, but I can't turn my head to the right at all, you could actually have a misalignment or a shift in your upper neck in that C1 or C2 area, and you could need an adjustment. Also super important, we talked about the brainstem being up there. If we see a lot of stress in these upper two vertebrae, the C1, C2, we can have people with a lot of symptoms with like headaches, anxiety, depression, vertigo. We see some ear issues because of the nerves that come through there as well. And actually, a lot of TMJ or joint dysfunction can also be related to dysfunction in your upper neck or your C1 and C2. I mean, this area in the spine, I check with almost every single patient, unless there's a reason I medically cannot check it. I mean, it's super important. Your brain stems through there. It's the very top of your spine. If there's a shift up here or stress, it's going to mess with the communication all the way down your spine to the rest of your body and the rest of your nervous system.